Okay, we're here, ready to kick things off. And, well, we are back on Satisfactory yet again. The mouse is very laggy in here. Oh, now it's not. Good. That was a bit scary. But hello, welcome. And, today, let's see if we can complete phase 3. Wow, I'm struggling to speak somehow. Um, because we were working towards that last time to some extent, and the time before that, and I think we're at a good point, right? Like as you can see in the top right now, we are pretty much halfway with the versatile framework, so we should be very good. But we left off here in the middle of nowhere, pretty much, and well, we were exploring, finding Mercer-spheres and summer sloops and all of those things, even hard drives. I think immediately we probably wanna just research a hard drive. Still, I don't know what's useful. We'll find out over time probably. And well, we will just continue. So we are kind of exploring the edge of the map because we thought that made the most sense to do. So let's continue with that while the elevator parts are being made. And yeah, let's see where things will go today, because I'm a bit uncertain actually. I think we also would like to make some more factory related things. I don't know if we will have time for that, but we'll see. Like stuff like turbo fuel and sulfur and stuff like that could be useful to look at. Okay, but there is a Mercer-sphere nearby, so we have to find that first. Still no sloops. It's not on top of there. It is underneath us. And where would this cave entrance be? That is the big question. I'm assuming that it is a cave entrance. I'm not seeing anything. Well, I think in that case then we just kind of forget about it. We have spiders chasing us. That's not ideal. So let's just keep going and forget about this Mercer-sphere. We don't want to go inside. We want to scope out the borders of the map. We didn't land well here. Let's try again. Good. And then nice. We're now up here. And we are now like towards the edge of the map, which is where we want to be. I quickly want to check something. Okay. We're good. Yeah. You won't be able to do much to us, so it's fine. Yeah, it's a bit sad about this Mercer-sphere. I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure out where things are. Especially when it's a Mercer-sphere. We have a lot of those already. Okay. Nothing nearby. There's a slug here. And also a hog chasing me, I think. Have to be very precise when looking at this one, apparently. Okay. So there is a mesosphere. It's the same one, probably. Okay. We're just using the object scanner to find things nearby, because that makes the most sense. Okay, mesosphere is in this direction. It's probably up here. Maybe not, because the object scanner is acting a bit weird. It's over there. I even see it on the ground next to the power slug. Nice. Still no sloops. No, that's quartz. Never mind. I don't see it. Yeah, I see it there. Okay. We just have to find a way to get up to it. Thankfully we have a jetpack that is very useful. And let's try to deal with this guy. Not get destroyed by the flies. Okay, let's climb up on this side here. It's sketchy, but it works. At least it should. Oh, I missed, of course. Ah, got hit by that one, of course. Okay. Well, here we have it. Nice.
I have something for you. It will establish a better way for us to communicate and deepen our understanding of one another. I've done the necessary developments on my end. The last note is yours to play.
Your symphony resonates. Your minute tapestry patterns beautifully.
Thank you. I worked very hard. I am organically transmitting the data package now. Any adverse effects on my blood will not corrupt its contents.
We hear this learning song.
See you on the other side.
It is time to tango.
It is time to tango. Oh yes. Okay. Nothing in particular so far. A golden slug. Oh, hey Rob, nice to see you. A day of exploration, yes. So the versatile framework is working, as you can see towards the top here. So we're doing a lot of exploration to find summer sloops and mesospheres. We have quite a few of both at this point, which is very nice. And then I don't know. We will likely complete phase 3 today. And from that we will see kind of what is coming next, I think. Indeed I am. Did all the complicated parts, now it's just a simple-ish versatile framework. I don't have, let's say, a great source of modular frames, but I think we should be fine with the amount that we can produce at this point, at least. But I have been thinking about expanding the production of that as well. Oh, I fell. Thankfully I have a jetpack to save me. How many shots do you take? Thank you. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and now we also have the 1.2 update. Very nice. Um, haven't noticed too many differences. I think I'm about to unlock daisy chaining, um, but I'm not certain. I'm making the things that are necessary for it back at base, and they're probably made by this point. I have been out for quite a while to look for things. And there is also a sloop nearby in this direction. Let's also go for the golden slug. I see the sloop over there. Nice. So, how about you? How are you enjoying the new update? If you've gotten to play yet? Oh. Nice. Easy to deal with. Ah. Of course hit me last second. So where are you coming from? That is a great question. I don't know where you're coming from. Okay. Taking a lot of hits. Okay. Good, let's just get away and heal up. Yeah, indeed. Looking forward to not having to rely and deal with all of those power poles all the time. Hello, Garden Elf. Nice to see you. How are people doing? I'm guessing you're both at work today. Nice. Good. Let's see what you have. You can just be opened. Nice. And just to keep the world tidy. Rob is indeed already here, yes. Okay. We're doing Explroation, which is a continuation of last time. We're getting a lot of things for sloops and Mercerspheres, which is very exciting. Okay. And this Mercersphere is probably up here. And then also, since we have the new update, there are a few new things as well in the game. Like weather effects, and I believe that I'm unlocking daisy chaining soon. Oh. We've been playing it for months. Really liking it so far. I've been streaming for the last 2 weeks or so. I'm currently making my road blueprint so I can start building some more permanent factories. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Vehicle paths. Yes, I have not messed at all with vehicles. I should probably do that. And the experimental branch has been like decent enough in terms of stability for you to be able to have a save without much technical issues, or did you notice anything? Okay, so we have a summer sloop and Mercersphere in the same-ish direction. The summer sloop is in that direction, so not fully. 4 to 6 hours? Yeah, I can see if I can check it out. At what time do you usually stream? Okay, I'm guessing it would be after your work at least. I remember last time you were at work. There is the Mercersphere and the summer sloop That's a slug, so it's likely not there, but nearby. Let's also look for rebar. We're running out of rebar. That is a big surprise. Let's then make some more on this coral. They tick all the boxes for me because the pathing is absolutely like trains are. There's no jankiness like the old version of pathing was. Yeah, I haven't watched much content on it, but I understood that how vehicles worked previously was you kind of record a path, and now it's more like a conveyor line, like an invisible conveyor line more than that, which is cool. I think that's a better approach. At least it sounds like a better approach from someone hearing it from the outside, not having messed around with it. Okay, should definitely have a good amount of ammo at this point, and we should also add some of it to the inventory here. We really don't need that many screws, and probably also not that many encased industrial beams, but we'll keep it here for now. Fuel can also go in. Let's move the smaller stacks towards the front because they go in first. And then also the remains can go. Yes, clicked instantly. That's cool. That's nice to know. It's very kind. We have to make new gas filters soon, I can see. Okay. There's a crash there also. Can I hit from here? Not if you move. Can you stand still for me? Nice, I hit you. Good. That should be decent. A new fan. Ah. You move too much. Nice. That's one of you. I should probably go closer because I think they're easier to deal with then. At least they stand more still. Nice. Great.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Okay. We will check out this crash site and then also remember there was a Summers loop in this direction. I don't know if I'm hitting it. I think so. Yeah, I am. Yes, nice. Great, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I will try to check you out as well. I think it's always good to support each other when you can. But yeah, it was very lovely for Phoenix to also raid me. It really helped me a lot to get more people in here and watching. That does a lot generally. Let's see, anything else? Quick wire we can add easily. We picked some up, didn't we? Yeah, it's here. We have some turbo motors and cooling systems. I don't know what those things are even. Maybe I'll find out next phase. Screws. We don't particularly need. Oh, that's cool. We leave wet, muddy, sandy footprints. It's a nice little detail. Some rubber. We don't particularly need it, but we can pick it up. Yes. Well, I really appreciate the compliments, guys. It means a lot. Oh, I forgot about the summer sloop. I should go back. So there is another one in this direction also, that's good to know. At least it seems that there is, if I understand the object scanner correctly. Okay, let's try to get up here. I also like your name, it's very cool. Rob the Builder. Okay. So the summer sloop is definitely not up here, but the purple power slug is here. It's probably in this encased rock. I still can't figure out how to blow the rocks up correctly. Sometimes they just don't get destroyed. But this guy is definitely getting destroyed. Nice. Not enough space. We're really running out of space. It's not ideal. Circuit boards. We still have space for those. And computers as well. So we'll add some of those. Okay. Let's blow up these rocks. Nice. There we are. Yes. I mean, my whole thing is to just think out loud. So everything that's going on that's related to the game, I try to narrate. And that's really what's going on. So on my side of things, I know that it's not easy for everyone, but I can also tell you that I've had a lot of practice in a weird way. I'm getting close to my 30s now, but when I was a teenager, I was playing and recording Minecraft and stuff with friends. Nothing that sadly exists anymore, so, but like I made, I don't know, I think hundreds of videos back then. So I think it just kind of came from that to some extent. And I think more so it just requires a bit of training and thinking a little differently. Oh, that's very nice. By 1 millimeter. I wonder how that works. Hmm. Yeah, I also tried, especially in the very beginning of this playthrough, to be more towards the educational side, but now I realize that I cannot really educate anymore because I don't know from this point on what the game offers and how things work. So um, I've kind of educated on all the parts that I knew about the game, at least as much as I could. So it's a little different now for me. It used to be like a guided playthrough where I was talking about how this and that works, but now it's at a point where I just don't know how anything works anymore because I've progressed further than I've ever done. Oh, there is radiation here. And I think it sounds like there is also an enemy. This is not ideal. Yeah, there is. Okay. This is... oh, maybe a good strategy. At least it seems to work. Okay. Nice. Center of construction site. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's very nice. I wish I was a handy guy. Sadly, I'm not at all in real life. It I have a lot of trouble with stuff like that. Okay, these flies I don't like. Nice. Okay. Let's be careful. Okay, it's not too bad with the radiation here. Good. Let's see. I took off the object scanner. I definitely want to keep that on me. Okay. Good. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I also... it would be great if I had the opportunity of raiding you as well at the end of the stream. Yeah, I see. So you're from the UK, I'm guessing. I mean, it's only a 1 hour difference, but... and you're an hour earlier than me. In that case. Okay, it is under here somewhere. Nice. So this summer sloop. Let's go into photo mode. Yeah, I mean, it could be a possibility. The problem is Satisfactory is something that you cannot really just play for 1 hour. That is a struggle in itself. Here it is. So by the water, um, like here. Somewhere. Like, what can you realistically get done in Satisfactory in an hour, right? Mm-hmm. Your lighting isn't pinned down yet. Okay, I see. So you're using a camera of some kind. Oh god. You're so fast. At least you're stuck. Good. Not too bad to deal with. But now I have this cloud of gas. Yeah, exactly. Like, my streams are in a game like Satisfactory. I stream for about 2 to 3 hours, and the amount of things that I can get done in that time just doesn't feel very like a lot. uh, it feels like I need to spend at least 10 hours per day streaming it. Um, let's also do the man. To feel like I'm getting anywhere. Of course I am progressing. Like, getting towards completing phase 3 is good at this point. Okay. Some DIY lights, nice. Yes, I don't know much about cameras, to be honest. And I have been thinking whether or not I should have a camera on me. I don't think I'm totally comfortable with that, at least at the moment. Especially also, my living arrangement is not the greatest at the moment. And so you would likely be able to see everything in the background and so on, because I live in a tiny one-room apartment where everything in the apartment would just be in one shot, essentially. Of course, I know that there are blurring capabilities and all of that stuff, but at the same time, it is not ideal because it doesn't always work. Then you could say I could get like a wall behind me or something, like buy a thing like that, but I'm also not at a point where I feel very comfortable spending money on things for the stream, especially considering my current let's say financial situation. Other than games, that's maybe where I would spend money, because I'm not planning to just stream Satisfactory. I also do stream Diablo 2, and I'm planning to stream other games after Satisfactory as well. So,
Fixit employee contract reminder. No pioneer should speculate regarding why there are crashed freighters on this planet.
okay, yes. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I see. So, do you have any regular people who come in and say hi and stuff like that? Um, you said that the chat was usually quiet. I mean, other than Garden Elf as well, for me it has been typically completely quiet. uh, I'm lucky to have a few people coming in sometimes here and there also, but um, usually it's just Garden Elf in here. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll also try to come by for sure, to help you out. I know, um, from experience now that actually just having just one additional viewer as well in the live stream does a lot for discoverability on Twitch. So I will of course also try to help you out in that sense when I can, when it makes sense. Like I notice, yeah, it does happen like that sometimes. Sometimes you're lucky and they stay for a while. Lurkers also does a lot, I would say. But yeah, I think it's okay to not worry too much about the numbers, even though I do that myself, right? So don't try to act differently when you have fewer or more viewers, let's say. Of course, there are certain things like when you see a bigger spike in the number, maybe it's a good idea to just introduce what you're doing for the day, right, for the stream, because there would be a large amount of new people who might have missed like an opening introduction or something like that. But otherwise, keep narrating the same way, no matter if you have 0 or 10 viewers on the stream. I think that's what really matters. Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, and I don't think it's reasonable to expect anything back as well. I think it's up to people whether or not they think it's worth to do something for another person, and I think it's totally okay to decide for themselves that that they are not gonna do that, even though it sounds a bit let's say um, I don't know how to even describe what I'm trying to say, but yeah, either way, I think it's mostly you should just do stuff with no expectation of reciprocity. That's a tough word to say. Do it because you want to and because you feel like it. And if you want to help someone out, yes. Yeah, I mean, I think selflessness is a really useful thing to work with. I also think to some extent it can be quite detrimental, but Um, but a certain amount of selflessness is very, very good to have.
Look through the window.
And you know, people also go into a stream for personality, and well, selfless people are usually seen as kinder, right? Whereas otherwise, people who are not selfless at all and are completely selfish are of course also seen in a certain way by the viewers that they have. And I think it's better to be seen as a kind person and a good person rather than someone who's selfish by viewers. Even if selfishness could get you somewhere else in terms of success and whatever else. Is it really worth it? Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. I cannot say. But I'm a very, very is it maybe it's wrong to say that I'm a very selfless guy myself, because that doesn't sound very selfless in itself to say. But yeah, anyway, I try to go out of my way to help wherever I can, whenever I can, and I don't really expect help back from anyone. I do it because I love to see people being happy and that's it, right?
Follow the vase to the altar and chant.
And I also love to just help people in general. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it does. Yeah. I just think it's good, and at the end of the day, selflessness also gets you to a point where people know that they can rely on you. They go for you to you for help and all of that stuff, and that's what really drives me as a person. That's what brings me the most joy in life, is when I am put in a position where someone asks for help and I can provide that for them. But sometimes it can also be a little much, and I neglect maybe my own needs in that act of selflessness, right? So it can also be a detriment in that sense. Yes, that's true. That's true. Well, I've had a lot of people in my life say that I am very selfless and that I should think about what I can do to be a little less so in a lot of ways. Also including even psychologists. So you know that it's a problem when a psychologist also tells you that maybe you're being a little too selfless here. So But yeah, the issue is that it's just the thing that gives me the most joy in life, and that's the problem. That's why it's so difficult to be less selfless for me. Um, it makes it difficult for me to say no, let's say, where I maybe should say no more often to things. It makes me scared of saying no, because then it makes people think, or then in my head I'm like, well, then it could make people think that I am not willing or that I'm not capable of helping them in the way that they need. Um, okay, let's see. We had a summer sloop somewhere in this direction. Okay. And we also have a mesosphere in the same direction. And in that direction. Wait. Now it's not showing up here. Okay. Why was it showing in this direction? Now it's showing there. I guess it's two different mesospheres showing up. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I see the summer sloop. Good. And then the sphere is further in this direction also. There are so many of these spitters everywhere. I'm looking forward to having a better weapon. Because this one having to spend like 10 shots per enemy is a bit much. And having to reload every shot also. Yeah, boundaries are extremely important. And you have to find balance. Like everything, find balance, that's the most important. Okay, good. Let's see. It's all about balance. If you cannot find balance, then you cannot find happiness, right? Okay. Uranium and SAM. Okay. Oh, I landed right next to you, but I didn't see you. You're a little one this time. Nice. That makes it easier to deal with you at least.
Look through the window and witness a threat.
The versatile framework is definitely getting there. We have so many sloops now. And it means that we should probably get the alien power augmenter at least. With 10 of those. And then we'll figure out the rest. What we'll do. Yeah, exactly. But balance is difficult to find, especially with big life changes. You mentioned you have a kid, for example. That's a big one where things... I mean, I haven't been there, but I can imagine that's a big point of where things kind of get out of whack for a while. Trying to figure out how to do this and that and so on and so forth. The same when you find a significant other and stuff like that. Things change a lot. That's a slug. I expected it to be a sloop. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. It's not like I need the additional power in my grid. Oh god, I'm not dealing with these flies very well. Currently, so it does make sense to use it for that. Okay, the sloop was in this direction. Probably on this rock, yes. It is. Is there another sloop nearby? No. A sphere in this direction. Let's go. Might be on this rock here, I could imagine. Nice. No. Yes, we did make it. Nice. I don't know if it's on here, but we'll see. One. Yes. Wow, that's very nice. Sounds lovely. And it's great in this time of Earth, I guess you can say, to say that you own a house and stuff like that, because that's something that's very challenging these days. That's a great achievement, great life achievement. And then also, of course, marriage and kids and all of that is also amazing. Yep. Exactly. I think most people go through that. It's modern times are very different from how it used to be, right? The whole idea of things, the whole idea of life was to get married, own a home, have kids. That was all life was about. Nowadays it's different. And people take their time and don't rush as much and all of that. That was a radioactive one, which is strange. And I think it's good in a sense that it is like that. But yeah, modern times are very different. Yes. I could have tried that. There are so many purple slugs. I don't think I'll run out of power shards anytime soon with all of these slugs that I'm finding. There's another one over there even. Oh, I didn't hit it. Yeah, I dealt with it quite easily, thankfully, in this case. That's a little one. They're good. Okay, let's also get this purple one now. I'm irradiated. The mesosphere is in this direction, okay. Let's go for this slug and then that one after. I don't know if it's worth picking up all of these slugs now. I know that I get an opportunity to synthesize them later. And I don't know what that requires, of course. But I don't think I'll ever need power shards after this. After turning all of these into power shards. But who knows, I don't know how the late game of this game is. I can imagine that I'm towards the middle game at least. Considering how the terminal looks when I look at milestones. Nice. The very late game. Okay, I see. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking about just slooping them, right? That makes the most sense. Considering how many purple slugs there are everywhere in this area. Like, how many do I have at this point? 21? That is way more than I expected to have. Okay. That to me sounds like an insane amount. So that should be 21 times 14, right? They each give 7, I believe. And then I can double the output, so that's 300 power shards just from those alone. I probably have a few back at base also. That's enough to fully overclock 100 machines.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Looks like there would be something important. Maybe not. 51 sloops. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. Oh, purple is 10 even. Wow. That's even better. Okay. So then I should have 420 total. So you are probably down here somewhere. I also have a good amount of Mercer-spheres. 50 in that and then 15 in my bag. Oh, I see, yes. Okay, sorry, yes. Yeah, so they're slooped, yeah. Slooped gives 10. I see. I don't know where I'm getting 7 from. But I'm definitely also looking forward to getting back to factory work again. It's been a lot of this. These flies are so annoying. Okay. Where are they coming from? Here. Okay, let's be careful of health. And we'll wait on the inhaler a bit in case I take even more damage. Playing it a bit dangerously, but to be honest, if I die I'm kind of okay with it, because then I'm just gonna go back to base anyway. So it wouldn't be a huge deal for me. Okay, this Mercer-sphere. Nice, I'm hitting it from here. Perfect. Then I have to figure out if I can hit these from here. I think I just did. Nice. That was a great throw. I just have to deal with the flies. Mercer-sphere is like up there probably. I don't really feel like going for that golden slug, to be honest. I think I have enough power slugs as it is. And I'll just go for the easy ones if there are any. Okay, let's heal here. You can go in my inventory. Okay. I'll be fine because there isn't uranium just next to it. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, and no sloops neither. Okay, we just go. For example, this one is easy to take. So you're more experienced, I could imagine that there is a map, right, that shows where everything is. Would you use that at this point? I think it does make sense once you're more experienced, when exploration isn't as much like, oh wow, look at this place, because you've already seen it. Then you start using maps and so on to see where things are. There was one hiding in the waterfall. And then we can add the inhaler back. here. Please don't hit me mid-air. Good. You decided to wait to shoot. Oh, I'm lagging here. It's not ideal. Okay, I see. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I could imagine, especially for the rare things like sloops and crash sites, things that you will need. Oh, there's a sloop nearby. That using a map would be very useful, and probably what most people do. At least when they're experienced with the game. Because once you have explored the game, the magic of the exploration itself kind of dies down a bit, right? But that's also what's nice about it being a handcrafted game, because I also, or world rather, because I can also imagine that exploration is not for everyone, and I can also, oh god, I got stuck searching, that it's not for everyone, and I can also tell that I'm excited to be back onto my factory soon. Okay, I can stand still here, good. Can I get the slide jump off? Nice. There we are. You've not used the map for your current playthrough, just the scanner. That's cool, that's very nice. Yeah, I definitely don't feel right using a map, because then I'm kind of skipping out on all of the beautiful beautiful parts of the games, and just kind of going for the quickest way to get things done, instead of experiencing the beauty. But I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with using a map. Oh god. At least you're stuck on my building. That's convenient. Oh, but you can still hit me with rocks. I can also shoot them out mid-air. Okay, got you. Yeah, of course you're gonna be radioactive now, so I have to place you in a different spot. We're full on these remains, okay. Equipment workshop. Let's make some more ammo. Yeah, trying to be a purist. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think there is anything wrong with using a map. In that case, I don't think there is generally, because it is a single player game after all. So if you think that that's something that helps you out to make you feel to have more fun in the game, that's fine, right? And also, if it does the opposite, well, then think about another way that you could do it. Okay. Let's see. The hard drive also. I know that I'm capable of finding more inventory slots through the hard drive, but I'm not seeing those at all. Oh, complicated parts. That's nice. We have to find more space for things. I think we can get rid of a bunch of these because we have so many back at base anyway. Probably a full box at this point. So we'll be fine without them. Control rods. Okay, quartz crystals. I don't know what a lot of those parts are. Turbo motors. I have the heavy frames in here fully. We can maybe put more quick wire in, yes, and the crystals can also go in. These control rods can also go when we're capable of doing so. This needs high-speed connectors. What do those need? Because there's a chance that I can make them right here, right now. Cable, quick wire, and circuit boards. I'm pretty certain I could make them. The amount of quick wire I have is not that much, but I don't have the SAM fluctuators for this one. Okay, so let's say I sloop you and I also overclock. Well, how much quick wire would I need? I would need 56 times 25. Yeah, I don't have enough quick wire then. Yeah. Oh well. I can handcraft them. Yeah, but still. I don't have the quick wire on me, sadly. I will mark it on the map though. Wait, but it didn't require 50, no? No, 35 even. So what is 35 divided by 2? That's 17 and a half. So it is 56 times 18. It's 1008 quick wire. It's still not enough. I have. Okay. Yeah. So crash 36. No, 35. High speed connectors. I mean, if we'll ever see it again, I don't know if we will. What is a good crash icon? I don't know. This one. Sure. I mean, we might never get back here, but it's good to mark it at least so that we know it's here. In case we do decide that we need hard drives in the future. But yeah, it is an expensive one, sadly. just right in the middle of uranium. Let's try it, but we have to deal with this guy first. I don't know how dangerous this would be. I don't think I've been that close to uranium before. Yeah, I tried blowing uranium up before, but it still left radiation in the area. But I can try. Oh, I didn't mean to. There's one. Oh, you almost sniped me. Yes, I will try. Okay, good. Got you both. And now there's this little guy who wants attention. There we are. Good. I've got this, I've got this. I'll at least try to get it. Okay, we're fine. A bit scary, but we're fine. There's another one here. Okay. What about Mercosphere nearby? Yeah, there is one fairly close. Let's get that one also. Yeah, I wish we had mushrooms that tasted like bacon in real life. Maybe we do. I just don't know about it, if we do. But that sounds like a great mushroom, one that I would like. There it is. And nothing guarding it, just a doggo. We can... Yeah, get it, even though it's floating in the tree. Nice. Oh, there is another one. Let's see, another sphere nearby even. Oh, that's true. I could I could try that. That does make sense. The fat from the bacon just going straight in to the mushrooms. I'm not usually a fan of mushrooms, so I think it could help me like them. Wow, that has a lot of area of effect. Okay. Yes, definitely in moderation. So there is another sphere up there. Okay. We will just ladder up then. Our jetpack is not good enough to get us all the way there. Okay. So... Wait. Are you not up here? Now I'm confused. Maybe you're not? So I guess you're down and not up. We'll leave this ladder monstrosity. Yeah, the bar is going up as we're falling. So but where? You're still going up. You're here. Found you.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
And then we should go for the sloop in this direction. Oh, you're just here on the beach. Oh, getting some tan. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff, and I don't know what to get, to be honest. I know a computer in the assembler though sounds useful. So, yeah, there are just a bunch of alternate recipes that I haven't really done anything with, because I don't know what's necessarily good, and I feel like in my first playthrough it's a bit overwhelming to figure out what's good and what not. An automated miner, that's interesting, so that you don't have to go to the equipment workshop. Yeah, so I just really don't know, to be honest. A steel canister, that's interesting, instead of plastic. Pure iron ingots, okay. Yeah, I can see that. I'm guessing it produces significantly more iron than just through a smelter. Okay. That's nice. Yeah. That's very interesting. A strange one. But yeah, I can see why it could be exponential. Fine black powder. Yeah, it's just compacted coal and sulfur. Could also be decent, I think, if I'm going explosive. I guess the basic iron ingot would also produce more. It's in a foundry. Wait, so where would this be made? That's in the refinery. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Double again also for that one. I see. Mesosphere in this direction. I feel like it's about time for me to head back to base. This is cool. I think we'll do a bit more, but yeah. Last time it was pretty much only exploration, and this time we have spent about half the stream also exploring, so I think it's... Yes, I think it is about time that we head back, and then the versatile framework is also done soon. Can I stand on this? No. I'm out of fuel. Okay. Oh. I'm getting hit by this hog. Just waiting for me to land. Just one more sloop indeed. Probably a few more, to be honest, because I think it just makes sense for me to get back once the frameworks are done. try to not waste too many filters. We're getting away from the sloop, so it should be under. But where exactly? Oh, here probably. Nice. We were lucky to find this tiny entrance. Famous last words, indeed. Indeed. It'll be a long trip back. Oh. So... these hogs will hopefully just leave me alone. Especially once I get up here where they cannot get me. Okay, more gas. We definitely have to make more filters back at base. That's something that we should not forget about. Oh. Let's get the sulfur. We might as well. Because we need it for explosives. And here it is. Is that... what is it? Oh, it's just leaves, okay.
This bleeding temple hums a resonant song. Play for us.
Ada has stopped talking after I pick up spheres now. Where is this sloop? Towards here. How many do we have? 22. We also have a few in machines right now. So we have a good amount. You're probably up. Yeah, you are. Oh, I don't think this is intentional. Oh, that's a very flat space. Interesting. Very, very flat. Okay. It doesn't look like there's a good route up on this rock, but there should be on the other one. Some coal. I like this music. I'm not hitting any shots at all. Oh, you just teleported somehow. Good. Got you. I cannot stop picking up these sloops. I need them all. What kind of pioneer am I if I'm not doing that, right? For fix-it, or sorry, for humanity, right? That's what we're doing. it's definitely not for Fix-It. It's only for humanity. I wish there was an easier way to switch your hand slots. Maybe there is. For the kittens and puppies, indeed. Indeed. Oh, it's probably in here. Oh god, I hear spiders. And I see one. A huge one. I really dislike them. And you jumped out. Oh, I didn't mean to throw a bomb. What? Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. And you sound scarily close. Hmm? Oh, you're here. Lovely. Making my life easy. Where is this one then? I don't see it. Okay. Let's get it before it sees us. Oh, I just have to adjust my seating position. Yeah, I guess that's all. Okay. No sloops nearby. Where's the sphere in this direction? You're being silent. It's fine. Well, you also have work, right? So, is it a busy day? A lot of furniture coming in? Or maybe other things making you busy? I think Rob would be at work. But that is an assumption. Oh, there is another sloop. Probably up there. Oh, I hit you. Nice. Those were easy to deal with. Not busy, just not wanting to interrupt the conversation. You can... I don't consider it interrupting the conversation to chat. Even if it's a different topic, it's completely fine. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. The starting area what zone? I cannot tell what that achievement was. You reach starting area of each What? Visit each starting area biome once. Okay. I don't know why I had so much trouble reading that. I don't usually have trouble reading, but... Yeah, I mean, there are people with thousands of hours in this game. It's crazy. It will not really be my main game, likely. I think I will finish this playthrough and then probably go on to something else after. I might continue it a little bit after I do all the milestones and stuff. But I do also have plans to stream other things at least and make content out of other things. Nice, getting stuck on the terrain. So, but still, like, there's a lot more to do in the game yet for me, so it'll be a while. And I don't know, Rob, with you, but with a name like that, I'm guessing your main game would be Satisfactory, maybe other factory games as well, or like creative games of some kind. I don't think I will ever have like a main game on this channel, at least. Of course, this is my first game that I stream, at least recently. I did also used to stream Balatro previously. There's a Mesosphere further up this, so let's get it. And then there's another summer sloop nearby. 25 sounds like a good place to stop with the sloops. We're getting further away from it, I think. So it's probably gonna be underneath. It's the only game that you've played for 2.5 years. Okay. I see that, then it's probably your main game. Okay, let's forget about this Mesosphere because it looks too complicated to get. But let's look at this crash. Was a bad throw. Scrap mechanic. I haven't heard of that one. I have 2 bombs left. It's a perfect time to call it quits on this exploration then. Nice, and you can just be opened. Lucky me. Great. Okay, then we go for the sloop. Oh, you hurt. Nice. Let's figure this loop out. So it's probably up. We shouldn't have gone down yet, of course. We didn't have a good way of knowing. Bauxite, I don't even know if there will be notes of, because I've never seen one. I still don't know what it's used for generally. So we will find out. Oh, there's a mesosphere here. Okay. Hedgehogs. A big hog. Got you.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Just add a bunch into there. Good. I saw a yellow slug that we can quickly-ish get. I'm not good with dealing with those flies. Okay. This loop, where are you? So you will likely be up here somewhere. This is nitrogen gas, right? Yeah. Still don't know what it would be used for, but I might figure out next phase, who knows? And we are also very close to completing our current phase. A little earlier than I would have expected, to be honest, with this, because I haven't unlocked that many of the milestones, to be fair. Aha, you're there. So I kind of want to explore this edge just to see how far it goes. There's a sphere in that direction. Okay. How do you manage to lurk? So, is there anything in between these clouds? It doesn't look like it. Where's the sphere? It's up here. Yep. At what looks like the end of the world also. But is it? don't know if it is. Yeah, it looks to be. Okay. There's more SAM here, it looks like. And uranium, of course. A CU sphere.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Yes. And heavy modular frames. Heavy flexible frames. Well, I definitely want the inventory slots. That is at least something that I've been looking for. So I'll select that one. And then we'll continue with another hard drive. Not the Mercer. So Ada has stopped talking when I pick up the sloops and spheres at this point. Wow, it's crazy that I can see the space elevator from here, even to this detail. They've done so well to make this work from a technical perspective. That kind of view distance and all of that stuff. I cannot comprehend how that's even possible, but they've made it work. There's a crash, but I really don't feel like dealing with it. Ooh. I'm hurt. Ooh, and there's another sloop nearby.
Harvest the
Nice.
scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
But where is it? Just leave me be, little guy. I'm not here to hurt you. So it is down. I'm confused where the sloop would be. Maybe we just won't get it then. It would be nice, but I just don't see a good way, sadly. So, yeah, I think we'll just forget about it. This one we will also forget about. As well as this one, because I don't want to deal with the flies. Let's explore the edge. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go further than this. Maybe I can. We'll see. Looks like I can. So empty. Oh. Yeah. I'm probably not supposed to go further. The collision on this is very strange. But I could go further, it looks like. No, maybe not. I mean, it also looks like I could here. Okay. Well, we know where this base is, so let's start heading back. We have this massive beacon of a space elevator showing us exactly where the base is at all times. This way. We have one filter left. There's a crash site here though. That's nice. And a sloop nearby. Okay. And you're free to open. Nice. Even better, that's my favorite kind of sites. Crash sites. Electromagnetic control rod. More of those. And turbo motors. Okay. Aluminum casing. So I want to see if I can find this sloop, at least. There's a yellow slug. It's here. Nice. Perfect. Well, something really nice that I can say is that, wait a second. Just have to do something. Something really exciting, at least from my perspective, is that I think soon I should be able to get affiliate status on Twitch, so I have the correct amount of average viewers at least. Um, I just need it for a few more days, and then I need a few more followers, and that's it. But I'm very close to it all, which is super nice. What benefits will I get? I don't truly know. I know that previously it would have allowed people to subscribe to me, but apparently that's already a possibility somehow. I cannot say exactly how and why, but yeah, that is already something that you can do on my channel. From there, it allows me to get payouts also. So for example, Garden Elf, you have subscribed, but I'm not capable of receiving that money personally. It's just sitting in like a, I don't know, a box on Twitch, I guess, until I get affiliate status and I'm allowed to take it out. And then it also allows for me to run ads, I believe. I probably won't be doing that. And I hope... I don't know how it works with streams right now. If you get ads once you jump into the stream. I can't imagine so. And I hope that you won't have to sit through an ad every time that you go to my stream also. That wouldn't be very nice. Would kind of just scare people away, I think. So that I worry a bit about, to be honest. But yeah, other than that, like a few monetization options, essentially. But I think more than the monetization stuff, it's like a great milestone to hit for streaming, generally. I'm not so interested in the monetary aspects right now. So... here it is. Then there was a crash here. We have all the versatile framework now, that's nice. Just have to go back. Okay, you're also free to open. There are so many free crash pods for some reason. Okay, let's move some of these things out. So that we have space in the inventory. Two hours, not bad. Okay, let's continue. So the good thing about this road back is that we didn't use this road to get here, which means we should be able to find some sloops and spheres on the way as well. Like somewhere in this direction. up there, I guess. And I think that's good to do, at least on the way. There are 3 of you. Oh god. I don't know who's who. Okay, you're done. You should also be low, but you're not. There you are. And then final one. Nice. I don't even think I got hit. That's very nice. There's a sloop in this direction. We should definitely get it. Not enough space. I'm also running out of things to put into here now. The power shards can go. Coal. I'm full of. Regular iron plates can easily just be thrown out. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's true. I mean, because I think currently, when you go into my stream, I don't think there are any ads that play. So, and I would kind of prefer it to be that way. Because at the end of the day, I don't have that many people who know me, right? And if they have to sit through an ad to then find out that they don't really like the content that much. I mean, it's okay for people to not like it, right? It's not for everyone. But if they have to sit through an ad, it's way more likely that they will just click off before the ad finishes. And, well, that would hurt my discoverability, right? So I hope it won't be like that. So, where are you? Are you above me? Or are you beneath me? The thing is, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily mind ads being played if I was a bigger streamer, right? When ads would benefit me more, because if I have like 2 to 4 people in the stream, a single ad will not really do much monetarily for me, or for Twitch for that matter. That's the thing. It just feels wasteful for ads to be played, right? Oh, I don't know what happened to my computer there. It's doing weird stuff. I don't know about this sloop. I'm very confused as to where it would be.
crypto and witness a threat.
Nice, I made it. But is the sloop up here? It looks like it is not. It is below me somewhere. There's a sphere. So we'll at least get that. Oh god, great time for a bot to come in and advertise AI viewers. That is not something I want to see in the chat. Good, well, that gone. It's also annoying that there are so many of those. And they say the same thing. I feel like it should be easy enough for Twitch to like detect that. I guess I could set up my own rules to detect that on the stream. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. But maybe that's a good idea, so that it's handled automatically. But it doesn't look like it's under either. I don't know. I think I give up on this sloop also. We need to get back to base after this crash site. And after whatever else comes after. At least it's stuck, so this hog is easy to deal with. Nice. It jumped. We really don't need all of these steel pipes. Steel beams I should have probably kept, but it's fine. Sure. Yeah, exactly. Like when there are so few viewers, an ad will maybe pay. I don't even know how much, but probably less than a cent per viewer, right? So. Oh, 70. Okay. We're missing the wire and the iron rods now. Okay, but 70 is not that expensive. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, I definitely won't be putting them manually, so if they will be put, it will be by Twitch. So we will just have to see. Because I definitely mind them. Of course, in the future, if there would be any significant monetary gain from that, then I would reconsider. But just as it is, it just doesn't make sense. It's just an irritant for people. But at some point, if this grows into something, right, then of course I'll have to consider what would benefit me also financially. but I think ads is just the most intrusive way of doing so. And also probably the most annoying way. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I just think, especially on Twitch, like people complain about YouTube and such, but Twitch ads are even worse, in my opinion. They're way more time consuming and you never have the option to skip. And I think they stay for longer than 30 minutes, most of them, if not all of them. It's quite crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's true. It's not like a huge deal. It's just, yeah, I hope that people won't have to sit through such things while watching me.
The hard drive contained both data and the soul of this freighter. Disconnecting it has destroyed the soul, but the data can be analyzed in the MAM, so everything is okay.
Yeah, it's really kind, Rob. It means a lot that you say such things. It's also just important to note that you should never feel any pressure to do so, even if you had the money. Like, it's perfectly fine if you don't ever subscribe, right? I mean, it means a lot in itself that you're here and that you're talking and being part of the stream. So that's to me what means the absolute most. Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah, well, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Rob. It does mean a lot. But yeah, I think I do think that sometimes they do show multiple minutes of ads, which, yeah, that's just so much to have to sit through. And when you only earn a little bit from each, then there isn't really much point. Only if you have like 100 viewers or so that are going through those ads, right? Then maybe at that point it makes more sense. But otherwise there's just really no significant financial gain. But yeah, I think that if the viewership continues like this, I should have at least the average viewer requirement done. And then from there, I just need 4 followers more and that's it. Then I'm capable of getting affiliated on Twitch, which is in itself just a huge milestone for me. It's not necessarily about what it unlocks for me, but rather just having hit that milestone is what means the most. So, I don't know, Rob, about you, but are you capable of having subscribers on your channel? Did it die? It looks like it's standing up, but I think it's dead. Because I noticed just one day I was able to apply for that by putting it in tax information and all of that complicated, annoying adult stuff. So I did that, and then Garden Elf just immediately subscribed, pretty much. But usually that's limited to only affiliate accounts, from what I know. Yeah, okay. I feel like they just changed something recently on Twitch that allows a channel of any size, maybe, to be subscribed to, or maybe, I, I don't know, like regularity of content and how much stuff, how much I'm streaming, maybe it could also be based on. I'm not sure. But like when I search online, it just says you have to be affiliated to have subscribers, but clearly not. Because that's not the case for me. Okay, it's just a bit of quartz. What? Okay, so you're underground somewhere. I feel like I've looked for this one before. This place looks familiar. Yeah, so you can earn channel points on your channel. Because if that's the case... Yeah, exactly. They're working on my side at least. Nice. 50 summer sloops. More than most players of this game. That's cool. Only 5% of people who own the game has that achievement. But yeah, in that case, if you can earn channel points on your channel, then I think you should also be able to subscribe to the channel then. Because those two got unlocked at the same time. With me, at least. I've been thinking about music myself actually for a stream. I was looking at Phoenix, who raided me and sent you here, Rob, the first time. And they have music playing at least. The problem is I don't know about like copyright and all of that stuff. It gets a little too complicated for me. To kind of want to deal with. I also don't know if people want it as well. Oh, it would be nice to just earn money from watching, right? Oh god, I see, yes. I have been thinking a bit about what I could add as well to make things a little more engaging in that sense, in terms of channel points. I'm basically just using the default options for it. God, these guys are hurting me. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Rob, as well. Like, it's just too complicated to play music, and it has too big of uh, a possibility of just ruining things. Because I'm also uploading um, edited segments of the game to YouTube as well, and so on. And it if there's music playing and all of that, it just becomes a little too complicated for me to know what to do. Okay, I'm not gonna go for that sphere. I don't know exactly where it is. There's a sloop nearby though. And it's here. I see it already. Oh yes, lunch of stinger meat. Yeah. Well, okay. Interesting. I mean, I'm not necessarily someone who wants to listen to music myself. And it was more for, I don't know, like improving quality of the stream. Uh, because I'm a little worried that it could maybe be a bit boring with some downtime in speech and so on. And in the gameplay and whatever else. And then music does at least do a little bit to help with that, I think. Oh. You really hit me from that distance? Really? It's not nice of you. Okay, at least these we can get without them making flies, which is nice. Okay, we need to heal. We will also likely need more inhalers when we get back to base. Oh, we have rain. New thing in the new update. Oh, you didn't die. Okay, now you did. Heavy modular frames. A little expensive, but we have that kind of automated back at base anyway, so we have a lot of them so far. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, at least playing video game soundtracks, I guess, should generally be fine as long as they're non-copyrighted, right? For example, you have like games like GTA that has the radio stations and so on. Those you won't really be able to play. But I also know that this game has some copyrighted music as well of some kind. Oh, I am out of ammo. Because there is a streamer mode. Oh, okay, you fell. That's fine. There's a streamer mode that you can turn on in the settings. Oh. I don't think he survived. Oh god, I dropped something. 2 seconds. I was trying to adjust my seating. Okay. Yeah. Didn't do well with that fall. So yeah, you have in the settings. It's nice that it now pauses also. I can't remember where exactly. Maybe in audio. Yeah, streamer mode. So mute licensed music. Um, so I don't know exactly what's licensed and what not in this game, but at least I turned it on just in case. So yeah, um, I don't know what could be licensed at all, to be honest. But I'm just playing it safe. They probably have the option for a reason. Oh, that's a big guy. And I am out of ammo. I'm not gonna deal with that then. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get back to base as fast as possible. Unless there is a summer sloop, then I'm gonna take a slight detour. Oh yeah, it could be the tapes, that's true. Now that you say it. I guess you're in this tree. You are indeed. We're definitely running out of everything. No ammo, no bombs, no nothing. So we have to be careful. But I think we could easily at least make some of those things. Did we add rebar here? No. What about? We added gas obelisks, but that's it. What about black powder? No. Sulfur. And then we should also have some coal. So we can make a bit of everything. I think it's a good idea. We should maybe look to automate this in the base with sloops also to get the most out of it. But I'm not gonna care so much about that, I think. Okay, great. And then just the obelisks and then a few rebars and then we'll get back to getting back to base. I really like the rain effect, the rain sounds on the metal roof of this. It's very cool. Very calming. Also raining on the helmet as well. That sound. But I think the rain now stopped as soon as I said it was very nice. The game is listening, doesn't want me to experience nice things. Okay, good. Now we have bombs and ammo again. There's a sloop in this. In here. Can I make it up here? Oh, I just about could. Nice. Radiation again. There's radiation everywhere. No wonder you call me Mutant Koala, Garden Elf, at this point. Oh. I will definitely be a mutant after this trip. The amount of radiation that I've been through. Okay. There's a crash here. Oh god. I'm trying to run while doing all of this to avoid getting hit by things. Okay. I'm not gonna. So, going up increases the bar slightly. Fuel, do we have any more? We have lots, good. So I think you are down. But where exactly? I think I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it if I cannot find it. We will just find it another time. Yeah. Oh, I walked right by it without realizing. Oh, are you two stuck? That would be useful. It looks like it. Amazing. Oh, now you're not stuck anymore because you were stuck on the other guy. There's a third one. Oh god. This is not easy. You're so fast. Cannot see you. You're still there. I'm hitting you and you're getting closer. Did I get you? I think so. Okay. We have one inhaler left. Oh! I don't think I did. Oh god. Well, at least you fell off the cliff. Oh, it was just your family member that came for me. Whew, okay. That was scary. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot. Okay, good. We have another sloop even. Probably up here. Okay. Nice.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Oh yes, indeed. We gotta love bombs. Anything that destroys nature, you gotta love. In this game, not in real life though. Anything that fulfills the fix-it mission, How do you hit me with that? These are like summer sloop trees. Very, very useful. Nice.
Look through the window and witness a thread.
How many sloops do we have? 34 now. Wow. Oh, a biome we recognize finally. Oh, nice. Still enemies, but just the smaller kinds. Not the dangerous, irradiated ones. Finally. Oh, we will rock you indeed. There's quartz here. I forgot to have the scanner out. Okay, where is the sloop? It's here. Nice. I have now 0 filters. Gas filters. Oh. Oh god. Yeah, just fall. That's fine. You probably fell very far. We can see our highway finally. We can see the base. This highway goes so far. Nice. Wow, we're way closer than I thought we were. Good. Not enough space. Please just don't hit me, hugs. Nice. But I'm good. I'm just gonna leave you alone then. The CPU is in view. Oh yes, indeed. Finally. I wonder if the factory has missed me. Does it have separation anxiety? Who knows? We'll find out. Yeah. If you just leave me alone, you will have a higher likelihood of survival, but I guess your survival instincts are not great, little hog. Okay, that's the very first thing we should do is stop this framework from being made. The belts are probably completely full. Yeah. Okay, there are still a few being made. Good. Well, we're back in base. Back in base. Our modular frames. I wonder how many of those we have at this point. Oh, we have so many. Nice. Let's clear out the inventory a bit. We have these just backed up into the space elevator, but it's fine. So we will just clear out a tiny bit. We won't spend too much time doing things. I say clear out while I'm taking power slugs out of this one. Let's get rid of some parts that we don't care so much about. We can probably... We will have a lot of rotors and stators. I'm gonna risk it, just throw it directly into the sink. I'm pretty certain we probably have full boxes at this point, so we should be fine. Slugs will go in. So, now that we have cleaned things a little bit here, the slooping constructor, make sure you cycle the machines once with leaves making biomass, otherwise your first slugs won't get doubled. Okay, interesting. Makes sense. Well, I kind of want for it to be daytime when we complete phase 3, so let's do the power slug thing, I guess, in the meantime. So slug. Okay, let's simply just build the 3 constructors. We will then make a merger here. I'm missing iron rods. I just deleted those. I don't even have them in my what's it called, dimensional thing, the cloud. Okay. How many slugs did I get? I got 31 purple, 43 yellow, and 36 blue. I wonder, actually, I might have some more in a box. I have 1 more blue. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, merger here. It's fine. Then we just do a storage container. Oh. You're gonna be very much in the way of what I'm gonna be building right now. And I don't really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so you say make them make a little bit of biomass first, with the sloops. Biomass from leaves. Okay. We will need a few more leaves. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. We will do that. Then we've got to split you. Great. Power should be fairly easy to connect. So that was that. Then the furthest one will be the blue. The middle one will be yellow. And the final one will be purple. Okay, then we should also look at the daisy chaining, because I'm pretty certain I should be able to research that now. Tempered copper sheets, okay. We have so many hard drives now. So, I can imagine it's this one, even though it's not very clear to me whether or not that allows daisy chaining. I wonder why I cannot use the things in the cloud. Oh, I just started a hard drive, so I cannot do it now. It's fine. Oh yes, I will have too many shards to know what to do with them, I think. Good, yeah. It does... I did assume so, but it's very strange that they don't really mention anything about it. They just say upgraded power connectors. That's it. But... and... I mean, this is also not clear that it is daisy chaining from the picture completely, right? So, at least if they have this name, they have this picture, have some kind of, I don't know, description of what it does. Like, they're typically very good at quality of life stuff in this game, but they're not always hitting right, I feel like. Okay. What about our build-up of circuit boards and computers and heavy modular frames? Okay. We don't have much in terms of this. And that's... this production is paused. I think we should let it continue. We have a good amount of computers and circuit boards now, though. It's nice. So, yeah, at least that is happening. But are they even being made? I think so. Yeah, we have a circuit board here. Okay, good. Daylight is coming. That means new good things. And so, the very last thing that we will probably do this stream is complete phase 3. And then we will finish it up off. We will probably look at the milestones to see what we will get. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yes. Oh, I mean, it's fine. It's not such a huge deal. It's just a little bit strange. Like, I expected more, for it to be clearer, at least, based on what they do in the rest of the game, right? Okay, good. Let's see. So, mesospheres also. I would like to look at the upgrades. So they just get more and more expensive. But I think it's likely that we'll be able to get all of the upgrades. But for that, I would like to be able to automate the SAM fluctuators. So we might not be able to get all of the upgrades. It would be nice though. because we only have 50 here. Yeah, I think it'll be very close, but not fully. This can go definitely into the cloud. A heat sink can also go. These remains, I'm gonna be able to get so many DNA capsules, I think. Also, you're still going. I can overclock you all to make it even faster, just to have it done sooner. Oh, you are already done. Yeah, and that was all the slugs that we have. Let's add those back. Do I have any? I also have some in here. Yes, okay, I see. Yeah. It could definitely be useful for that also. I don't have much to use the coupons on at this time. I don't know what's useful in here, even. So, I think I've gotten most of what is useful. The clean pipeline. Oh, there are probably also new things in the new update, right? Light control panel. Yeah, nothing that really makes me super excited in here. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is time for the space elevator. Let's see if we can have a good view of it. Because there are so many things around it now. But we should be able to from this side. Okay. Tier 7 and 8 it unlocks.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 3 project part shipment is finally ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 3 will be completed and the main body will be constructed. You should know how this works by now. You'll get access to Tiers 7 and 8 in the hub. In fact, perhaps you should just go look at the technologies there yourself. It's all laid out so that even a monkey could understand it, so you should have no issues. Speaking of which, I don't think you need a reminder about project parts. Instead, I will be providing some interesting facts. Did you know the average pioneer succeeds at saving the day? Did you know the average pioneer knows how to optimize pipe throughput? Did you know the average pioneer stays late at work because they care about humanity? Anyway, I thought you might want to know more about your peers. Good luck in Phase 4.
Okay, thank you, Ada. It's so cool with the UI work that they do in this game. It's very great. Super nicely made. Okay, let's send it. Okay. Oh, it's so loud down here. What is... Oh. Okay. It was a weird photo mode sound. Well, we did it.
Phase 3 of Project Assembly completed. Fixit's predictions indicate pioneers should generally reach this point faster with above-average results, but we should all adjust our expectations according to the situation. It is understandable. The pressure and complexity will only increase from here, so be sure to take on Phase 4 with efficiency and competence.
Okay. Okay. Well, exciting stuff. We did it. We made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 600 power shards also. In the box. Oh. Yeah, I have to be careful. I'm just gonna do one at a time. I don't want to destroy something valuable. Okay. So, well, I saw something about nuclear power, which I didn't expect in this phase, to be honest. I expected that in the final tier, but let's have a look. So this is what we had already, that we haven't even unlocked yet, but that we easily could do at this point, I think. So let's have a look at the new tiers. We have bauxite refinement. Okay, so there are bauxite nodes. And I guess they turn into aluminum. Okay. It's fairly cheap milestone to get done. Alumina solution. Okay. Interesting. So this also produces some byproduct, I am assuming. And it needs quartz and bauxite. Probably. Okay. Hover pack. We can probably just straight up get. Wirelessly connects to nearby power connections. That's very interesting. Wow, okay. That's cool. It's your favorite, but many people hate it. Interesting. Mark 5 belts. Okay. A hazmat suit we will likely have to get. And I think we even have all that we would need to unlock that as well. Yeah, we would. Okay. Control system development. Sulfur and sulfuric acid. Batteries for drones and vehicles. Supercomputer. Okay. A blender. Okay. And what does the blender make? I guess sulfuric acid. Okay, and then the next assembly part. Aeronautical engineering. Drones. That's very interesting. Hoverpack is great, so good to build with. Okay. Nice. Nuclear power. What is this? This is a supercomputer. Okay. We have some of these things already. At least this. The control rod. Advanced aluminum. Resource well. Ah, so that's the nitrogen gas probably. Heatsink. Fused modular frame. Oh god. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. Leading edge production. A Mark III miner, nice. Thermal propulsion rocket. That's just an assembly part. Okay. Particle enrichment. Particle accelerator. Whew. Power usage is extremely high and unstable and varies per recipe. Okay. This is gonna be something, that's for sure. Okay. Well, I mean, we can already unlock some stuff, right? And I feel like it's a good idea to just start at the bauxite refinement, I guess. The hover pack is nice. Also, I don't see it being useful right here, right now. Maybe it would be. Because I'm not really certain what I would build. I mean, maybe. I think I'll go for the bauxite first, because we will just have a momentary downtime before I can do the next one, and then we'll do that one immediately also. So we need a few more heavy modular frames and computers. Okay, computers. And then rubber and motor. Nice, we have a full box. The plastic is not keeping up. And what are you going to make? Circuit boards. And what about the other way? You go into here to make circuit boards. Okay. Yeah. So we are using it all on computers and circuit boards. Not ideal. Particle generators doubles power like between 2k and 20k. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, I forgot about the motors, but I should have some in here. Cool.
Milestone reached. Bauxite is refined into aluminum products via a multi-step process. Considering your past achievements, you should have the minimum required skill to overcome these new production challenges. If it helps, many others have done this before, so if you fail, someone else will eventually succeed.
Thank you, Ada. Computer. So now we should have daisy chaining also.
Upgraded power connectors unlocked. Buildings now support 2 power connections, any of which may be attached to other buildings.
Perfect. That's what I want to hear. But I think at this point we will probably leave it for today. So it was pretty much just... Oh god, I'm yawning. Pretty much just exploration. And, well, letting the machines work while we're gone towards the new phase. And well, now we did it at a completely new phase, looking at even stuff like nuclear power and things like that. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. So indeed, loads of stuff, and so many summer sloops now, and Mercer-spheres also. Quite a few hard drives as well. We should, while we're at it, at least put one to being made, being researched, scanned. So I think what I would like to do is try to raid someone else playing Satisfactory today. I tried doing that with Diablo 2 and it worked fairly well. So I will have to find someone to raid, but thank you for stopping by, Garden Elf and Rob, and whoever else might have also been in here. I really appreciate it. A lot of good stuff today. A whole ton of good stuff. And well, exciting things will happen from here on out as well. So it will be amazing. So, and I will try to check you out, Rob. Will you be streaming later today? Because then I'll hopefully jump by. Let's see. We can do this one. Yes. So yeah. Not sure for tonight, but likely tomorrow. Okay. Well, I'll at least follow you so that I know when you will be, or it's more likely that I'll know when you'll be online. And then I'll come by when I can. So let's find someone to raid. Oh god, this interface is a bit confusing. There are a lot of people not speaking English that show up at first. Let's see. I still don't know what's the ideal way of doing raids, but yes, sounds good. It will be fun. Coffee running through my veins. We can raid. Another bloke on the internet. Day 3 hard mode. That sounds fun. We can do that. Let's start the raid. Okay. And well, thank you for coming, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye for tonight.